Virtual Fair held by the Office of International Affairs, Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs, Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs, Universitas Gadjah Mada.
Is my voice audible? Okay, it's audible. Give me a moment. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sekar. I'm going to be your moderator for today's breakout room session. And before we begin, I would like to do a quick reminder on the technicalities regarding this breakout room session. Participants are required to turn off their microphones during the presentation time. And participants are allowed to turn on their microphones if they have a question for the Q&A session. And they will be allowed to ask after they have been approved by the moderator. Or of course, you can use the chat feature. Participants are allowed to ask either the questions either in English or Bahasa language, which will be translated by the moderator as well. And for the participants who would like to ask a question, please introduce yourself in your full name and your institution before asking the question, or you could just use the chat feature to type your question there while also including your full name and institution. Okay, I believe the speaker is already here. Without further ado, let's start the first session of the partner university. Please welcome Osaka Metropolitan University. Sir, the time is yours. Mr. Fuji, the time is yours. Is everything all right from your side? Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I believe you are still on mute.
Next speaker is the Professor Tsubota. Please call him.
I'm sorry, sir.
That next speaker is the Professor Tsubota.
Oh, he's not here yet.
Yeah. First speaker is the Professor Tsubota.
I see. Would you like to wait for him first, or would you like to start?
Recording in progress.
Please wait.
Okay. Take your time.
I will check the.いないよ、坪先生。来たか？あ、来た。Oh, he's coming.
Hello, this is the international office from Osaka Metropolitan University. Now our first presenter is Professor Tsubota, but he is in another room. Could you check, please? And please let him enter to this room, please. Thank you.
All right. I apologize for the error. We'll get him in the room right away. Please give us a moment. Excuse me, may I ask what's his username for the Zoom meeting? His profile name. Would it be Professor Subota who's supposed to be in the room?
I'm sorry, he is
In the different room.
I'm sorry. I got information that he's in the main room, the main Zoom room, and he hasn't entered the breakout room. He's able to enter from the main room with the icon below. The breakout room icon below, he's able to enter.
Yeah. Oh, let me check.
Okay. I apologize for the error, everyone. Please wait a moment until we get the speakers. We get the whole system ready. Give us a moment, please.
あ、もしもし、中原です。できました。ありがとうございます。お願いします。Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, it's all right. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Professor Suboto.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah. So,
Yes, the time is yours, Professor.
yes, okay. So, hello, everyone. We are from Osaka Metropolitan University in Japan. I'm Makoto Tsubota, Dean of the Faculty of Science. Next, please. Yeah, we are a brand new university that will open in April of this year, but it actually has a long history and tradition. This is because it is the result of the merger of the two large and historic public universities of Osaka, namely Osaka Prefecture University and Osaka City University. We have 6 unique campuses with various characteristics in Osaka Prefecture. Next, please. OMU, our university. OMU will be the largest public university in Japan with 15 graduate schools in social sciences, science, engineering, medicine, etc. Our goal is to be a world-class university in advanced research that is not bound by the conventional academic framework. As a comprehensive university, we have had many, next please. Next, yes, thank you. So as a comprehensive university, we have had many exchange agreements with foreign universities and have accepted a good number of international students. At MOU, most graduate school courses can offer English courses, but if you wish to study in the undergraduate level, please consult our international center first. So, okay, next please. Yes, this is my photo in a samurai style. So I'd like to introduce a little about the Graduate School of Science and the Department of Physics where I teach. Next, please. Yes, the Graduate School of Science at Osaka Metropolitan University just starts this April. Our Graduate School of Science, next please, consists of 6 departments: mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, geoscience, and biological chemistry. So next, please. You can learn about all fields of science at our university, starting from some bachelor course until you are getting PhD. Quantum turbulence in Bose-Einstein condensation. I published lots of papers, but I'd like to, and this paper appeared in Science. And I study quantum turbulence in this system. And could you play the video? Yes, that's one. Not moving? Not playing. Okay, no problem. Okay, So original movie, but this figure, and this shows how the quantum turbulence develops in a Bose-Einstein condensates. And this is a joint work with scientists from Cambridge and Yale universities. Next, please. Our laboratory collaborates with scientists from all over the world, and we welcome actively engaged students. So next, I invite Professor Ito, who is the lead professor of the international course of the Graduate School of Science. Professor Ito, please.
Okay, thank you. Next slide, please. Okay, thank you, Professor Tsubota. Selamat siang semuanya. Nama saya Akira Ito. I'd like to introduce the international course of the Graduate School of Science of Osaka Metropolitan University. In this course, you can complete everything from the entrance exam to master's and doctoral degrees all in English. So you don't need to learn Japanese. Of course, we offer standard Japanese classes for your daily life, but Japanese is not required to get a degree. Okay, next slide, please. So we have two enrollment periods in this course, one in April and another in October. And you can choose any of the 6 majors. After prior consultation with our faculty members, we have a special selection for this English course. And after entering the course, lectures, seminars, and thesis writing can be completed all in English. So why don't you join our international course and explore the mysteries of the latest mathematical and natural sciences? For most detailed information about admission, please visit our website. Okay, please, next slide. So now I would like to introduce my own research. I am a member of the Department of Biology as a forest ecologist, and I study the ecology of tropical rainforest. Okay, next slide, please. I have joined an international network study of forest dynamics plot called Forest GEO. This network is led by the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute in the United States of America. So forest ecologists from 28 countries around the world participate in this network, where we monitor forest dynamics with a common method. And our laboratory is working in the tropical rainforest of Malaysia and Borneo. Next slide, please. So we have created a study plot about half the campus of Gajah Mada University site, and we have monitored all the trees in the plot, about 400,000 trees in that plot, every 5 years for already 30 years to date. This is a very simple and basic method, but it can be very, very powerful if we compare our data with many other forests around the world. Okay, next slide, please. Okay. We have already published many internationally co-authored papers and also contributed to the development of the field of forest ecology, especially tropical forests. So join us, and our laboratory can provide you a gateway to the most active community of forest ecologists in the world. Okay, thank you. Next slide, please. And besides this scientific research, I am also very happy to contribute to tropical countries and their people. Right now, I'm participating in a joint project with the Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA. In this project, we are exploring how we can use our scientific knowledge to manage the biodiversity of tropical forests in Sarawak, Malaysia, and Borneo. So we welcome students who are interested in both the science and also conservation of tropical forests in Asia, including your country, Indonesia. Okay, thank you very much. So next, I invite Professor Fuji, who is the specially appointed Vice President of OPU and the Professor of the Graduate School of Science. Professor Fuji, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for your introduction. Can you hear me? Okay. Can I share my slide from here, or it's okay? I'm Iko Fuji from Osaka Metropolitan University. So I'm professor in the Department of Biological Science, the Graduate School of the Science. Here, I'd like to introduce our research activity in my group. The main research topics is the generation of the post-antibody drug based on the molecular targeting helix loop helix peptide we call the microantibody here. So microantibody is not a natural antibody. Microantibody is just de novo designed peptide, which has an antibody-like function. It has a rigid structure, the helix loop helix peptide, disease-related protein as an antibody drug. Next slide. Next, please. This is the top 10 of the worldwide drug sales ranking in 2020. As shown here, 6 items of the 10 antibody drug. Can you see my pointer? Number 1 is a humoral and anti-RA drug. The target protein is the TNA alpha. The other antibody are all anti-cancer drug. Next slide, please. So at present, as you know, antibody are the most powerful drug in the molecular targeting therapy. However, for antibody has several limitations due to the structured property as shown here. Antibody is an extremely large molecule. Molecular weight is 150 K. So it is not so easy to produce a large amount of the antibody molecule. To remove the antigenicity for the medical application, antibody should be humanized with human antibody amino acid sequence to produce a recombinant humanized antibody. Antibody drug should be produced in the mammalian cells. So the therapy with the antibody drug is very, very expensive. And then non-membrane permeability, the antibody cannot go into the cell. And finally, antibody drug has a serious patent problem. Next, please. To remove that limitation, we designed a small binding molecule with a non-IgG domain. The molecule is a structured peptide of the helix loop helix.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but I believe you have 5 minutes left until presentation is over. Because after this, we're going to have a Q&A.
Oh, 5 minutes?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh, not 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes left because
Okay.
we have a Q&A.
Please show me the final slide. Please move to the final slide. So, before one, please. Before one, please. My grant, we are currently trying to generate the migrant antibody for binding for the S1 protein of the coronavirus to inhibit infection. So you can see our peptide and the ACE receptor in the human cell is a very similar structure. So we expect our microantibody bind to the RBD, inhibit the interaction, the ACE2 receptor, and inhibit the infection. We have already generated a couple of the microantibody binding to the RBD, and the cell-based assay is under examination. The final slide. Please show me the final slide. This is our group photo in 2019. That was before Corona pandemic. They are graduate student, fourth grade undergraduate, postdoc, and the staff. So far, we have accepted many students from Indonesia. At this time, the 2 PhD students, you can see that, come to my lab from Pajajaran University. They use a scholarship of the EIP sandwich-like program to stay in my lab for the 3 months and study the microantibody for the Tung virus, chikungunya virus infection. Their virus is a big problem in Indonesia. So you are always welcome to our university. Please join us. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much for the insightful presentation, Professor. Now, for those of you who are curious and have questions, you are free to use raise hand feature or wait for me to call your name so you can unmute your mic. Okay, I believe there's already one question from the audience. Hello, Mr. Speakers. I would like to ask, since Indonesia is not a winter country, do you have any suggestions for me in facing my first winter?
Okay, it's also a difficult question, but we have some international students from Indonesia. They can adapt themselves to the winter in Japan. So I think you don't have any difficulty to adapt yourself in winter in Japan.
Okay. Thank you for your answer, Miss. I believe we have time for one more question, if there is. Okay, there is one. I would like to ask you if, is it possible for biology students to do an internship at Osaka Metropolitan University?
Okay, please let us change the speaker. So, Ito Sensei or Tsubota Sensei, could you please answer this question?
Okay, thank you. This is Ito speaking. So for the biology student, I think we have accepted some, not actually the internship, but some short periods study in biology. But I think technically, or our staffs can accept some student from there, but the problem is always about the finance. If you have the budget or something, it's possible we can accept student, but I don't think we have a special internship program at present, and we are not very much sure about Osaka Metropolitan University because that will start from coming April. So we are thinking, of course, to get some program for the internship, but we cannot say officially we can, but we hope to do that. So it's okay.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. And I believe our audience has received their answer. Due to time constraints, we are sorry that we can only answer 2 questions because we need to move on to the next session. Before we move on, we would like to give the speaker a few minutes for a closing statement, if you please.
So, thank you very much. So why not come to Osaka and enjoy science with us? And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us now, or we will welcome your inquiry through the QR code. Probably you can find the QR code. Now we are ready to accept any questions if you have any. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thank you very much, professors. Again, we would like to thank the speakers for their time and information, and we hope that our universities can keep in touch for more events in the future. Okay, thank you once again. For the audience, I would like to inform that after this session, we will have a break. You are more than welcome to leave the breakout room. If you would like to stay, you're also more than welcome to do so. And the next session will begin at 12:45. So make sure to be on time to not miss anything. Okay, thank you, everyone. We apologize for the inconvenience before.
Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities. Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UKM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their universities.
Recording in progress.
Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held.
The technicalities regarding this breakout room session. So participants should always turn off their microphones during the presentation time, and participants are allowed to turn on their microphones during the Q&A session after being approved by the moderator, or you may use the chat feature. And once again, participants are allowed to ask questions either in English or Bahasa language, which will be translated by the moderator. If you do have a question, please introduce yourself using your full name and your institution before asking the question, or you could just type in those details in the chat feature. Without further ado, let's start the first session of the Partner University presentation. Please welcome Tunghai University.
So, hello everyone, could you hear me?
Yes, Miss,
Yes,
you're
we can.
audible.
Okay, thank you. So I will share my screen first. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the section of Tunghai University. I'm Elsa Lim from the Office of International Relations. So thank you all for joining us for this short section. Today, I'm going to give you some brief introduction about Tunghai University and also the programs that we offer to the international students. So no matter you are interested in the degree programs or exchange programs or short-term programs, we hope these information will be helpful for you to understand us more. So first, let's start with the quick fix about Tunghai University. So Tunghai University was founded in 1955 as the first private university in Taiwan. We located in Taichung, which is in the central Taiwan. So it is easy for you to connect it to other cities like Taoyuan Airport or Taipei. And Tunghai itself also located in the convenience area. We are near the downtown, so you don't
Recording stopped.
worry about the distance or the transportations. Currently, we have around 15,000 students on campus, and among them, we have more than 1,000 international students, and many of them are from Indonesia. So when you study at Tunghai, you will meet a lot of classmates or senior classmates from your home country. So it's like a home away from home. You don't have
Recording in progress.
about the community or something. And for the study field, we have the 9 college and 34 departments, and we will have more details later. And we currently have more than 300 partner universities around the world, and we are still trying to explore more different cooperative opportunities. And Tunghai has a special connection with Indonesia. From 2016 to 2019, we operate Taiwan Education Center in Jakarta with the support from the Ministry of Education Taiwan. And after that, we have Tunghai Education Center based in Uquida as a branch office. So with this connection, we have tried to build the partnership with the top universities in Indonesia over the past decades. And we are still trying to develop more opportunities and to create more different programs for the international students. If you are interested in studying at Tunghai or you want to know more about us, you can feel free to contact to our staff in the branch office in Jakarta for more information and assistance. And we will provide you with the contact information later. And for the study fields, we have the 9 colleges, including the College of Arts, Science, Engineering, Management, Social Science, Agriculture, Fine Arts and Creative Design, Law, and International College. And our departments offer both courses in Mandarin and in English. And for those who are not familiar with Mandarin language, we also provide the EMI programs, English as medium of instruction. So for the students who don't have the Chinese language learning background, they can choose these kind of programs. They offer the courses all taught in English. So you will not have the problem with the language, and you can choose them according to your own interest. And next, let's look at our campus. Tunghai is one of the most beautiful campuses in Taiwan. So as a Christian university, we have Luce Chapel on campus, which was designed by the well-known architectural IMB. And Tunghai is mostly covered by trees. We are a green campus. So we have this beautiful campus mall. And on this top of the boulevard is our main library. And here is our office of International Relations. So all the international students on our campus could find us in our office for any information or assistance. And for the first 4 architectures are in our main campus. We have the artist second teaching area. And it is with the modern architecture. So this is our College of Management. On campus, we also have an experimental farm. So the students from the College of Agriculture, we have the opportunity to do the practical internship on campus directly. So there are still a lot of beautiful and spatial corners on our campus waiting for you to explore them by yourselves. Next, we are going to talk about programs. We divided in three parts, including the exchange program, short-term programs, and dual degree programs. And if you are interested in studying the degree program like bachelor, master, or doctoral degree at Tunghai University, the program that will be the information that provided later will also be helpful for you to understand us more. So let's start with the exchange program. So when you study at Tunghai, you will be able to take the courses with different types, including the regular courses, general education courses, elective English courses, and the Chinese language courses. So for the exchange students, our Chinese language center offers a 6-hour or 15 hours per week course without extra fees. So if you would like to improve your Chinese language ability, you can choose to take these courses during your exchange period. Then it will be a good opportunity for you to boost your language ability in the short time. And for the course selection, during the application period, we will ask you to select a specific department that you would like to study at Tunghai University. So it could relate to your major in your home university, like chemistry, foreign language and literature, and so on. Or you want to focus on the language ability training, you can also select Chinese Language Center as your main major at Tunghai. And even though you have been assigned to a specific department, you are still able to take the courses in other departments or centers as long as you get the permissions from the lecturers. So we have the flexibility for the students to take the courses. And if you want to know more about our course list or the syllabus, you can check from our website or scan the QR code for more information. Next is about accommodation. We have 2 types of accommodation. The first one is on-campus dormitory. The second type is off-campus accommodation. So for the on-campus dormitory, each room is shared among 4 people, and you will use the shared showrooms, toilet, and other facilities. The dormitory fee is around 10,000 NT dollars for 1 semester, and it includes water, electricity, and internet, but the air conditioner is not included. If you want to stay in the dormitory during the summer or the winter vacation, the on-campus dormitory is also available. You just need to apply them additionally. And we know that some people may want to have their own space and don't want to share their room with other people. So off-campus accommodation is also available. We will provide you with the information, then you can find the appropriate one near our campus. And as I mentioned, Tunghai itself is located in the convenient living area. So we have the cafeteria on campus, and near our campus, we have the shopping district, Carrefour restaurants. So you can find food, any necessities, and you don't have to worry about it because you can basically buy anything you need just around our campus. And in front of our main gate, we have the bus station. So you can go to the downtown or everywhere easily and directly. Also, for the Muslim students, we have the prayer room on campus. So you don't have to worry about the problem of space. For the extracurricular activities, we have tried to create different programs for our international students. For the exchange students, we have a program called International Body Program. So our Tunghai volunteer students will help the exchange students to get used to the lives in Tunghai and in Taiwan. And also they will organize some cultural activities for you to know more about the cultures in Taiwan. Chinese Language Center also arrange some cultural events, so you will be able to learn the language and the culture at the same time. Also, we have different steel clubs on campus, so you will be able to join them according to your own interest. And so from this picture is from our football team. They won the first prize in the competition last year. And in this team, we have combined both local students and international students. So by joining this kind of school clubs, you will be able to do something you are interested in and also meet our local students at Tunghai. And this picture is from the Chinese Language Center. The students are all from different countries, so you will be able to learn the language, know the cultures, and meet the different peoples in this classroom. Here is the estimated monthly cost for 1 semester when you studied at Tunghai. And this is just for your reference. It will be a little bit different according to the personal living styles. So here are the information for the exchange program. Next, we will move to the short-term program. In every spring and in summer, the time we're around in March and in August, we'll organize this language and cultural program. The program is a 3-week program, and we will focus on the intensive Chinese language learning and the cultural exchange sections. So if you would like to have you have the interest in learning Chinese language and to have some cultural exchange during your break time, you are really welcome to join in us for this short-term program. And for more information, you can scan the QR code for our website. We will have listed clear information on it. And these 2 photos are from our previous programs in 2021. So we have the participants from Japan, from Indonesia, and from the partners in Europe to join us for the cultural exchange sections. So the student will have the opportunity to meet the other students around the world, even though they could not travel during the pandemic situation. And next, but on this is the dual degree program. Currently, our applied physics department has cooperated with the physics department in UGM for the dual degree master's program. So in this program, the length of study were around two years. At least 1 year in home university and at least 1 year in host university. After you complete the whole program, the student will be awarded with 2 separate degrees. So this is kind of the quick way for you to have the different learning experience in 2 universities and to get the 2 degrees in the short time. And if you want to know more about the program and want to apply for them, you can contact the international office in your home university. So here are the information about the program that we offer to our international students. So no matter you are interested in this kind of non-degree program like exchange program, short-term programs, or you want to pursue a degree at Tunghai, you can check our information, or if you want to know more about it, you can feel free to contact us. I'm Elsa Lin from the Office of International Relations. And if you have any question, you can feel free to contact me via email. And we, in our Tunghai Education Center in Jakarta, my colleague, Miss Fanny, will also help you to know more information and give you some assistance. So you can contact her via email or via WhatsApp, and she's also in the meeting right now. So we also have some social medias, so you can check our websites or follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more updated information. So we hope this information mentioned are helpful for you to know more about us. And no matter you are interested in which kind of program, you can feel free to contact us for more information or let us know in the QA section later. So thank you again for joining us for this section, and I hope this information are useful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Lin, for the insightful presentation. I hope it was of help to our audience. Now, for those of you who are curious and have questions, you can simply use the raise hand feature and wait for me to call your names, or so you can unmute your mic and introduce yourself, or you can just type in the chat. Okay. Okay, we have one question here in the chat box. Hi, Ms. Speakers. My name is Nafa from UGM. I have a question. So I am currently learning the Mandarin language, and I wanted to ask, is there a difference between
how to explain? Taiwanese language is like a local dialogue in Taiwan, and the Mandarin language is like the Chinese language. So they are different. But when you learning the Mandarin language, which is also understandable in Taiwan, but the Taiwanese language will be the other one. If you are interested in it, I think our Chinese Language Center also provides some courses for learning the Taiwanese language.
Okay, thank you. Naufal, has that been of use? Has that answer been of help? Okay. Okay, thank you. From the rest of the audience, do you have any question that you would like to ask? If you would like to directly ask a question, you may use the raise hand feature. Okay, we have another question from Naufal. I would like to ask another question. Does Tunghai University offer any scholarships?
Oh yes, our scholarships are offered for the students who are going to pursue a degree at Tunghai, like the bachelor, master, or doctoral degree. And when you're applying for our like the degree programs, they will tell you which kind of the scholarships are available for you to apply. And after you submit your application, they will tell you the result of the evaluation. So the scholarship is also offered for the degree students. For the non-degree students like exchange students or your degree students, the scholarship is not available.
Okay, thank you. Naufal, has your question been answered?
Yeah, so.
Okay, it has been answered. We have another question from Isabella Chu. Hi, I am Isa. I am a Malaysian international student in UGM, and I was wondering, are international students eligible to apply for exchange programs as well?
Yes, as long as you are enrolled at Tunghai, you are eligible to apply for the exchange student to study in our partner universities. So for the exchange students, we will do the inner selection in every semester. So as long as you reach the standard to join in the inner selection, you will be able to get the opportunity to be the exchange student in partner universities.
Okay, thank you. Isa, has your question been answered? Okay, it has. Okay, we have another one from Renata. Hello, Miss or Mrs. Alyssa. I am Renata from Universitas Indonesia. I want to ask, is there any local body as the guide for international students? Thank you very much.
Yes, Len. I will talk them Sakai students, including local students and international students at Tunghai, to form a group of people, and they will help the international students to get used to your life in Tunghai. For example, on the first day you arriving in Taiwan, we will arrange some students to pick you up at the airport and to tell you where to buy your daily necessities and so on. And they will also help you to know some like the course selection procedures in Tunghai. And for the degree students, we have the student association for each for different countries. For the student in Indonesia, we have an international student association. So you will have your senior classmates from Indonesia to help you to do the procedures just like what I mentioned. They will pick you up at the airport and tell you where to buy the daily necessities and help you with your daily lives. So when you come to Tunghai, you don't have to worry about that you don't know who to ask the question or something. We will arrange the student to help you to get used to lives here.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. Okay, from the audience, are there any other questions that you would like to ask? Okay, so we have another question here. Hi, Miss Alyssa. I am curious if international students who apply for exchange students can apply for part-time jobs in there. Thank you.
In Taiwan, if you want to do the part-time jobs, you need to have a part-time job permission to do the part-time job. So there will be a regulation for you to apply for this permission. So as long as you can apply for the permission, you can do the part-time job, but you need to check the regulation in advance.
Okay. Kalasta, has that been of help?
Yes, thank you, Miss Alisa Lin, for the answer.
Thank you.
Okay. We have another question here from Adifa. Hello, I'm Adifa. I want to ask, is there any internships for the international students? Thank you.
Oh, yes. For the degree students, some department will arrange the internship for the student to do, and some department will set it as a requirement for you for the graduation. So the internship is available. And on our campus, there is also the other center is mainly working on the internship for our students. So you can check their website and to know what kind of internship opportunities that you can apply for. So if you are interested, you can check the application information and the eligibilities to check if you can apply for them.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alyssa. Okay, Adiva, has that been of help? Okay, okay, okay. From the audience, are there any other questions that you would like to ask? Okay, okay, it's been clear, and I assume there are no more questions, Liz. Okay, due to time constraints, I believe that is all the questions that we're able to relay. Because we need to move on to the next partner university. Before we move on, we would like to give Miss Alyssa 3 minutes for a closing statement. Miss Alyssa, if you will.
Okay, thank you. So thank you all again for joining us and all the questions. And we are happy to know that you have some interest in our university. So later on, if you have any questions or you want to know more about the specific programs, you can contact me or contact Miss Fanny. Or Miss Fanny, could you please say hi to everyone?
Hi everyone, halo semuanya. Kalau butuh informasi lebih lengkap mengenai Tunghai University untuk lokasinya di Indonesia, khususnya Jakarta, itu bisa hubungi saya juga selain Miss Aisalin. Thank you.
Thank you. So Miss Fanny and I will, and the other colleague in our university will work together to help you to know more information about our programs and about how to apply for our university and so on. So please feel free to contact us if you are interested in the programs in Tunghai. And we are looking forward to meeting you all in the future after the pandemic ends. And thank you again, and please stay safe and healthy during this crazy period. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Alisa.
Thank you, Miss Fanny, as well.
Thank you.
We hope that our universities can keep in touch for more events in the future. I believe it is time to move on to the next session, along with another partner university. However, the next session will not be held in the breakout room, this breakout room. So for the audience, I would like to kindly ask for you to move to breakout room 1. Okay. This is going to be my last session for today. My name is Saka, and I would like to apologize if there are any mistakes or inconveniences for me as the moderator in this afternoon's breakout room session. That's all from me. And now we would like to ask the participants to please move to breakout room 1. Thank you.
Overseas Education Expo, or OEX, is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah Mada. This time, OEX 2022 is going to be held by OIA UGM in collaboration with UGM Body Club. This exposition will invite numerous UGM international partner universities to share information about their respective academic programs, such as exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, and other means to join their university.
Political science, history and civilizations, and also social studies.
Overseas Education Expo or OEX is an annual virtual fair held by the Office of International Affairs Universitas Gadjah